and then I just be like, damn. Like,
and I feel like I sound.
That's what they listen to. That's what they hear when I talk. Like, I apologize. I feel bad because I feel like that's what
and I feel like I sound as gay as I am.
And you guys are going to be mad as hell because I'm recording.
That's rude. Okay, well, hey, y'all. Welcome.
This is really recording right now. Yeah.
Shooting the shit? It's like, no.
We are recording.
Hey.
What's good,
What it
everybody?
do? What's up with the what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up?
Shit, chilling.
This hot day.
It is hot as fuck.
Was it hot as fuck? It felt bomb to me.
Yeah, I'm not complaining though.
I'm not complaining,
But I like it.
It was.
I'm here for an easy breezy 85.
Yeah.
85 is all the way live for me. Like, I'm here for it.
Anything under 70, I'd be cold.
Yeah.
Under 70.
Like, I needed like at least 70, 75 for real.
I think 75
No,
is like
I need
perfect
I need an 80.
You need it in the 80s.
I need an 80 to 85. That's like best summer life for me.
Okay.
Nice.
With no humidity though, and a breeze, which is rare, but it's what we're getting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it wasn't humid today.
I'll
It
take
wasn't.
it.
It's definitely fucking true.
On another note, guess what I watched last night? One of my favorite films of all time, led by a funny ass black man, Major Payne.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I ain't seen that in
I haven't
ages.
seen that in a
When
minute.
I tell you,
Ages.
like, it's certain films that I can watch over and over and over and over again and still feel like totally delighted about.
Mm-hmm.
It's Major Payne. Like,
Yeah.
I know the script. I know the lyrics to the little song that they sing at the end.
The best scene of
Like-
that whole entire movie.
We're all together.
Oh my god.
Before
Okay.
Orlando went crazy.
Do that.
I pray that you get
Do
help,
that.
sir.
Go try that. Do that. Do that.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so
Damn,
good.
that shit was great actually.
So good. It was also like, I don't know, I think that movie also reminds me of like my childhood. Like that's a kind of classic movie that's near and dear to my heart. But I feel like it was a lot of like black movies. Yes, we're gonna go up one time on black movies. Always been lit. And I feel like it's a lot of stuff that doesn't really get recognized in like Hollywood that in my opinion should, but maybe not, you know. Some people might disagree, but stuff like that, like Meteor Man
Yes,
was
Meteor
another really
Man.
big
That
one
shit was tight.
Yes.
in my youth that I thought was tight as shit. Robert Townsend
Yes.
is like just hands down underrated
Legend.
director, writer, because the 5 Heartbeats, again, another classic
that's
in my
another
household.
classic.
Like, if you don't know the script, like the acting parts as well as all of the singing parts, in my family, you're not family. Like, that's not a thing. Like, me and my brother literally will, like, give people the super stank eye if we quote the 5 Heartbeats and they don't know what the fuck we talk about. Like, and it's this one line, I got to fight every night to prove my love. If you don't know that, you don't know nothing. We can't be friends. That and A Heart is a House for Love.
Yes, of course.
Damn.
It's just so many one-liners in that movie. Can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane.
Ain't nobody saying.
Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go on and on about that. Y'all gonna say something else, but
No, but it's a classic though. It deserves all this recognition.
it needs
But another
to be
one that's
sent
along
out.
that line, of course, the Jackson.
Yeah.
American Dream.
Yes, like
Okay, that's like a Thanksgiving standard.
yes, like
And low key, I feel like BET got hip a while ago, so it
They stopped
literally
playing that
it has
shit.
become a holiday standard. Like
yeah.
it's always running around
The
that time
holidays,
of year.
yeah.
And I remember when it like originally came out back in the day, because that was an event. Like we all sat down around the TV and like watched movies. Like I feel like when we were growing up, the movie watching was like a very like popular thing to do. I'm saying like a lot. Sorry.
You mean going to the movies?
Yeah,
or just
going to
watching?
the movies or even like chilling in the house. Like Blockbuster was
Yeah.
like a major event in my household.
Blockbuster.
Like
Blockbuster.
we had to, and I have, you know, it was me, my mother, and my brother. So we had to like rotate whose Friday it was to pick like
A movie.
The movie.
the movies. Like, cause you know, with certain ones, like the new releases, you could only get like a certain amount of, cause they only had limited quantities. Blockbuster was an event, and it's gone now.
Well, I mean, VHS is
Netflix.
also like, right.
Right, a thing of the past, and
Right.
Netflix is taking over.
And what you said, we need to have a black
And a black
Netflix.
one,
Yeah.
right? Because
Oh, they can
those
just,
movies, like, I don't think, maybe Major Pain.
I don't think that's on any.
No, Major Pain is
Amazon
definitely
service.
I've seen on Netflix
That's
or
what
it is.
Amazon. One of the
oh, it's
two.
probably on Amazon.
It's probably on Amazon, but
Yeah.
like, there isn't one. I don't think I've ever come across any one streaming service that has a wealth of
Black.
black
movies.
led, directed, like produced films.
No, they don't.
No, I'm about to say I don't think.
And
it
it's
exists.
certain ones that I would really like to see.
Maybe Netflix could just add a black cinema section.
Yeah, but then like everybody's gonna get upset. It's like, well, why do black people get to have their own thing? Like, why can't there be a Jewish one and a Hispanic? You know, it's gonna be a thing where like we're being exclusive to other people and other cultures. We do live in a society that everyone has to be included in everything. See also white people feeling like they're entitled to becoming black, i.e. Rachel Dolezal. But that's another story
Yeah,
for
can we
another
just
day.
not even go.
Another classic that was low-key inappropriate for me to watch when it came out because I was kind of young, The Players Club.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that at a young age too.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
saw that when I wasn't
Damn,
supposed
did
to.
we all see that shit?
That was my shit.
I mean, it's,
At a young age.
But like Boys in the Hood
That's my shit.
was also a movie that I was very fond of and
Exactly.
reminded me of my childhood that I was not supposed to see
watch.
when it came out.
Yeah.
That's also the reason why my brother Trey has the name Trey.
Oh, for
From
real.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, because of Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character.
Kill.
That's funny.
I named him after that because I heard that name and I thought it was cool. And then
He was an OG
he
in
got
that
the middle
joint.
name Jordan because Michael Jordan was popular in the 90s.
Okay.
Well, see, I saw Friday at a
Yeah.
very young age
Yeah,
when I was
yeah,
not
yeah.
supposed to.
And you know, like, but that's one that always comes on that I always watch. Like, I've never seen it before, and there's always something new
The
to
first
be
one.
found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause some of the humor, like a lot of these movies, I feel like did have very adult themes, so they totally went over my head.
Right.
But revisiting them as an adult just
It's
takes it
always
to a
fun
whole
though,
nother level.
right? It's
Yeah.
always fun because
Always
you
a
get
good
it
time.
now.
You understand.
Yeah.
It's just
All
like,
that shit.
this makes a lot of sense, or I couldn't believe this was right in front of my face, and I
And I
missed
didn't
it
get
the
it,
whole
right.
time.
Right. But yeah, Friday's a classic.
Forever,
And it is the
classic.
best one of the franchise.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of the sequel series, but I did enjoy
The second one was good.
Friday After Next.
That's the Christmas one?
because
Is
that's
that-
when we got introduced to, or next Friday.
Yeah, it was next Friday.
Next
yeah,
Friday,
yeah.
I enjoyed that because that's when we got introduced.
That one was
to
good.
Mike Epps.
Yeah, next Friday was
as
good.
Day Day, and
Oh my god.
there could not. Who else could be Day Day?
yeah, there's nobody else.
And he was
Mike
also like a nigga that you knew on the block. Like, I think that's why I like a lot of like
Fucking
these
fool,
movies because they
man.
are like some of the characters are mad relatable. Like you know some of these guys.
Yeah.
And Day Day is that retarded dude that you know is just always in some crazy shit.
I can't.
But yeah, shout out to Ice Cube too for like crossing over.
From
Right.
gangster to family.
Yeah,
Not gangsta to
I
family.
mean, for real.
But
It was
Gangsta
with
the
NWA.
Family and just like from rapping to film, like
Yeah,
that too.
seamlessly. Like your man's really
That
put
too.
in work
I
because
think
he was
like
in
the
Boys
first
in
one
the
to do
Hood.
it, right?
He was in, you know what I'm saying, a few
no.
John
I don't know if
Singleton
Will Smith
films,
counts,
or maybe he was just in the one. I don't know.
Maybe Snoop.
But he did that really, really well.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
And like made it into a lucrative like family
And longevity.
industry bit. Like he
That's the
really
key right
like
now.
was in the
Longevity.
game. Like he went
just-
from Friday, he gave you Are We There Yet? He gave you you know, all of these different
Craig and
situations, even All About the Benjamins was funny as fuck. Okay, because if you're not singing that little song that Mike Epps sang to that man, or talking about the white around your lip, like, you did not have a childhood. You did not watch quality films. All About the Benjamins was funny. Well, to me, again, I can't project, but
I feel like I haven't seen that one in a minute.
Yeah.
That's where everybody was getting that shit from.
Yeah.
The white around your lip. You see that? The white around your lip.
That used to be annoying now. Because niggas was doing that all day, every day, and it was annoying.
But that's what was so good about certain black movies, though, because they did have those lines and those classic parts that, like, we held on to, and it became part of our language, like, easily.
Yeah.
Another movie that I found funny growing up that's also given some to, like, some major black icons as far as their roles. The Color Purple.
I was gonna say that too.
When I saw that as a child,
oh my god,
I laughed hysterically
throughout the entire movie.
I think I would laugh now.
And even now,
like,
in my adult age, I still get tickled by the same stuff. Like, I understand the theme and how serious it was and what Celie had to go through. However, it tickles me every time.
It's the facial expression.
The Color Purple and the way they be yelling.
Just she be,
ain't nothing gonna take me.
She be looking down to the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tasha coming in and telling this bitch you show is ugly and you my whole husband side hoe. Bitch, you tried it. And you gotta give her baths. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. The Color Purple was a try.
I also haven't seen that in a minute too.
Of my spirit, and I found it hilarious, like pure.
But so many icons in there,
and it was not meant to be a comedy.
It was not.
That was like one of the most iconic, legendary casts.
Yeah.
To ever exist. Like Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Donald Glover, like
Danny
Glover.
Yeah.
Danny
Donald
Glover. Donald is the
Donald,
one,
yeah.
They cousins, cause they
but yeah. Iconic movie.
But iconic movie. Iconic human beings. Like, who knew that Oprah was gonna be
right, who she
is today.
The big O.
But, like, low key, when she was in that film, I feel like she was already, like, on her rise to being.
Because I feel like she already had her show by
the
then.
Oprah show.
Or no, or did she?
Yeah.
She had
I feel
her
like
platform.
she already did.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be making.
Or maybe it came shortly after. Who knows?
We should start, like, learning to fact check.
That would be, you know.
Whatever. We're just, you know.
But yes, the point is, The Color Purple is iconic.
Iconic, funny as fuck.
Yes.
What about Coming to America?
Oh,
Duh.
yes.
Duh.
Iconic. Also iconic cast as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, funny as fuck.
Funny as fuck. Eddie Murphy put a lot of niggas on too. Him, Keenan Ivory Wayans,
yes,
and Spike Lee.
Yes,
Spike Lee,
as well as Robert Townsend did some really great things for just the black culture
actors,
when it came to film and television. Like, Eddie Murphy used to be in some really great ensembles. Coming to America 100% was one of them. Always and forever, like, on a top 10 list for me personally.
Yes.
Again, another one that's just endless one-liners and like pieces of script and quotes that I know.
So quotable. It's such a quotable film.
So good. Another Eddie Murphy ensemble cast that I really fuck with was motherfucking Boomerang.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Boomerang.
Yes.
I think I saw that at a young age.
Boomerang was so good.
It's such a good movie, yes.
Okay, and that was 90s. Young Halle. That was back when she was still black.
Yes.
When she was still black.
I ain't gonna say she's still black, but that was when she was like.
But
down.
that's when,
she was down for her niggas. Then I feel like we lost her a little bit.
She knew black.
No, seriously, shit. Even I don't know. Y'all probably never saw it, but Jungle Fever. This bitch was a whole crackhead.
Halle
Halle Berry.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think I have.
She was a whole crackhead with Samuel. She was Samuel L. Jackson's crackhead girlfriend. Like, she went there, and he didn't even want to cast her for that role because she was pretty.
Oh, because it was so degrading, I guess.
Not even because it was degrading, because he didn't believe it. He didn't think she
character switch like
he
that.
didn't see her with that ability of being a crackhead bitch.
Yeah.
But she sold the fuck out of it. And quiet as kept, Halle Berry was funny as fuck when she first came on the scene. Cause Babs.
Oh my God, yes.
Cause Babs. Like, I need Jungle Fever, Boomerang, Babs, Halle Berry to return to us, please.
What was the last thing that she... Oh, now she's always, like, catching a kid. She's trying to save a kid all the time.
Trying to catch
Why is that?
That's just what she does now. Whenever she's in something now, in a more recent movie, she's always
about... Ever since she lost Isaiah, she's just been trying to get him back.
So she's the same person.
Basically, they do typecast her now.
Except for that weird-ass movie where she was, like, an Asian man or something.
An Asian
man? What was that? It was, like, a really big, like, major Hollywood ensemble, and it flopped. I couldn't even sit through it.
I know what you're talking about.
It's supposed to be a comedy.
It was like a space-time kind of... I don't even know. I don't even want to get into it because I don't even want to try.
Okay.
Like, my brain is really hurt trying to remember it.
I know y'all seen Crooklyn?
Oh, yes.
I'm just making
My sister was obsessed with that movie. My sister was obsessed with
that. Spike Lee joint.
Shout out to my childhood. Like, I just feel like everything that was coming out when we were younger was so fucking dope. Yeah. Crooklyn is a classic.
So good. I still can't eat black eyed peas to this day.
Oh!
For real? No, I can't fuck with black eyed peas.
That scene?
I cannot fuck with... You better eat those motherfucking black eyed peas.
Kill me. And that's another quotable too.
Because
every time I always... Anytime anybody mentions Crooklyn, the first thing I think about is black eyed peas, motherfucking Queenie.
Oh,
Queenie. When they took that, when they opened that couch,
and she popped out.
Popped out.
Oh my God.
Then this bitch had funeral for it, and her stepdaughter said she ain't my real mama anyway.
Savage.
Crooklyn is so good.
Look at you, Troy, with all these beads and braids and things. Bruh, her aunt song was crazy. That lady was hilarious.
Oh my God.
So good.
That movie is so good. Also,
the Mexican man always singing.
Yes. Also, RuPaul is in there.
Okay.
Such a good movie.
I keep my foot back clean.
She got Puerto Rican hair. Yo, that shit was so good, so quotable.
So good. And so relatable, so real. Spike Lee is really good at that, though. Like, just giving you a bit of a window into, like, the black experience. And, yeah, it's, like, generally set in New York, but it transfers across, like, all black experience. Like, I know those kids. I know those people. What else did he do that I love? Do the Right Thing.
Yes.
Dope as fuck.
Classic.
Rest in peace to Radio Raheem.
School Days.
School Days. Yeah. Another one that I forever.
Classic.
We need a black Netflix.
Yes,
I don't
we
know
do.
who has the funds and the technology and
really
the time.
do.
But please.
I want to see. You've seen the trailer for his new movie though, The Black Klansman.
Oh
yes.
yeah,
I cannot wait for that. I'm excited for that.
Oh,
as well.
so
that's a true story.
Yes. That's gonna be so good.
Yes,
the trailer is so good. Another one that I'm excited for with a black lead is Sorry to Bother You. My boo, Lakeith Stanfield.
I cannot wait for that either.
This summer, I'm so excited for him. He's just a dope ass actor, and I feel like he's about to come into his own. Like he's about to step out in a big way, or at least I hope he does.
Right, hopefully.
But I'm really excited for that. That's gonna be fun.
Well, to go back for a second, Juice.
Duh.
Classic.
Okay, but I feel like I'm gonna be judged a little bit because I've seen Juice, but I've only seen Juice in bits and pieces. Does that make me a lesser black person?
I mean, no, it's a lot of movies like that are staples that I haven't seen either. That kind of make me embarrassed. So it's totally fine.
I haven't seen it all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces.
Have you seen?
Did
you see the ending?
I can't.
Okay.
I can't say that I've seen enough of it to know like.
Oh yeah. It's definitely worth a watch though. You definitely.
Okay, so maybe I'll re-add that. I'll revisit.
Tupac was so.
He did such a good job. Yeah.
Another one that was kind of like a hood ghetto classic, or maybe it wasn't a classic. I don't know if a lot of people saw this. Fresh. Have you ever seen that?
I did see Fresh all the time.
That shit was savage.
Is it
I feel like
90s or?
Yeah, it was a 90s film for sure. But like the kids were super young and they were like moving weight.
Oh my god.
Having to make real live
adult decisions.
It's wild as fuck. It's a dope ass movie.
Okay.
Definitely should add that to your list.
To the watch
like
list.
Black Netflix watch list.
Right.
If we're gonna go, I want to like jump back to like sequels or franchises. The Nutty Professor again.
Oh damn!
Yes.
I forget about that.
Going back to Eddie Murphy, just being wise and smart. And what's crazy about him with like that and Coming to America, he was a lot of the characters that made up the cast of these films. Like, talk about range. Shit, even Eddie Murphy and Dreamgirls. Talk about range.
Right.
Personally, I feel like he was robbed of his Oscar that year. He deserved a supporting actor award for his. Eddie Murphy has offered a lot to film, like Beverly Hills Cop, Dr. Dolittle. Like
Dr. Dolittle.
Eddie Murphy deserves a little bit more than what he has gotten, in my opinion, as far as being recognized in Hollywood. Right. He's a great guy. Another comedy guy who has been in the trenches and been in the game for a really long time, Martin Lawrence.
Oh yes.
Motherfucking one half of the Bad Boys duo.
Right.
Yes,
it would not be a Bad Boys sequels were a summer smash hit. Like Will Smith and motherfucking Martin Lawrence. Was the best chemistry anybody could have ever thought of in casting off.
Yeah, I feel like they're talking about making another one.
Supposedly, that's what the word on the curb was. But then I also read like some random headline that Gabrielle Union got denied an opportunity to produce a Bad Boys television spinoff.
Why would she do that though? I mean, I guess
something to that end.
I would prefer a movie though.
Yeah, but I feel like they could probably make it work as a TV show though, because they did that with Lethal Weapon.
I might say people say that's good too.
What?
That TV show,
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
I know.
I haven't watched it though.
But
I never watched it. But yeah, Bad Boys was a really good one. Shout out to Martin. He did his thing too. My Big Mama's House. Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Like.
I think I'm embarrassed to say.
What about Black Knight?
At them Blue Street.
Black Knight. Have y'all seen that?
Oh yeah,
I can't. Black Knight. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they all like had a really good runs. Like, and if you want to take it all the way back, like Martin was also a part of the ensemble that made up the House Party cast.
Right. Yes, House Party.
And that again, another one of my favorites. Something I can watch over and over and over and over again, and never not get tired. Like I can't get tired of it. The first one anyway. Like I know a lot of people like the second one too.
The second one's when he went to college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I really liked the first one. And shout out to Kid and Play, because Class Act was low-key kind of funny, too.
We was just talking about that at my job.
That's when we, like, switched places.
Yeah. Okay.
He was making them
it was honestly, it was essentially the same kind of dynamic as House Party, but just a little different. Like, Kid was less cool.
Right.
In Class Act, but he was still not that cool in House Party, if that makes sense. But yeah, those were good. Rush Hour.
Damn, I forgot about Rush Hour.
Chris Tucker. Hilarious. And anytime anyone mentions Rush Hour, it's always about that little Asian girl in the backseat singing Mariah Carey.
Singing Fantasy in the backseat.
Oh wait! Like she was giving it up,
giving you all the vocals that she could.
Giving it up.
Shit, what about Set It Off?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Queen Latifah died.
Oh my god!
Not she died
so
horribly.
like it's it's bad when you've seen movies so many times and you know exactly what's about to happen, but you cry every time. Like that. That's that scene for me. Every time Queen Latifah gets shot up at the end, that's day after day. I boo-hoo. Like I've never seen this shit before.
Okay.
Like I know Cleo's not gonna make it,
right?
but it still takes me out.
Yeah, good ass movie. Though.
Also had a really great soundtrack. Set It Off did.
Yes, it did.
Another movie that had a really great soundtrack that is a black classic, The Best Man.
Okay, I thought you were going another way, but yes, The Best Man.
Where
I feel
you
like
think-
Soul Food.
Soul Food.
Damn, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Of course.
But
Of course.
I saw that.
But Best Man also
Yes.
had a really great soundtrack. Waiting to Exhale also
Mhm.
had a really great soundtrack. Also another wonderful. I mean, I'm gonna give it up for the girls. Waiting to Exhale. Another iconic.
Yes, it surely is.
Ensemble cast.
Mhm.
So many quotables. So many relatable moments. Definitely understand them a lot more now that I'm a woman and of age to be watching those things, but so good. Like Angela Bassett lighting her ex-husband's car on fire.
Iconic.
She was wild.
I
Iconic.
forever want to. I aspire to be that bitch that can afford to throw a match into
An
a
expensive
car and burn it the fuck up. And
Yeah.
when
She didn't
the
even second guess
firefighters
that
come
shit.
to my front door, I'm smoking a cigarette asking what was said. And this man told her he couldn't burn trash. And she said, well, it's trash. So good. Speaking of so good, Angela Bassett is so good. And she's aging like the finest of wines.
I mean, as she deserves to. I mean,
she literally has to have the fountain of youth
doing that
in
witchcraft.
her.
not that witchcraft.
Ever since coming.
Yep.
I mean,
I can't.
I ain't mad at her if she is.
Me
Shit,
neither.
she got that thing on lock. Mama is bad.
Queen.
I thought she was Tina Turner for half my life. After What's Love Got to Do with It.
Which is another iconic staple.
So iconic.
Yes.
Which
I want to revisit that because I haven't seen that in a really long time.
Oh my god,
I've
that's
seen it in a
another
really
one
long
that
time.
like there are certain parts that shouldn't tickle me that do.
I mean, you can't help what you laugh at.
You can't help but you laugh.
You can, but some people will like be offended. Were you guys into musicals though?
I am. I'm
I'm
into
not.
musicals.
You're not. So you've never seen The Wiz?
You've
I
seen
have.
The Wiz.
I
You've seen
have.
The Wiz.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Are you just saying that because we asked you, or
The
have
Wiz?
you really seen
No,
it?
I've seen The
With Michael
Wiz.
Jackson and
I
Diana
hate it,
Ross.
though.
You hate it.
I don't hate it. I just the
You
way
just
it
don't.
looks.
Oh,
It's
I mean, but it is
weird.
old, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what's
Sad.
weird about it to me. It
they're
just looks
doing the
weird.
best they
But
can.
yeah.
It was.
Is that the only like black music?
No,
black
Dream
music.
Girls.
Oh yeah.
Was one Sister Act technically?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Temptation.
Damn, that was a musical
Right.
at the
The
time.
Five
The Jacksons
Heartbeats.
too. Yeah.
You know, those are technically
yeah.
musicals.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a few in there. We out there.
Would you count Carmen, the hip opera?
Yes,
as a
I
musical?
would. And
Oh shit.
no shade, but that's also one of my personal favorites.
I haven't seen it in a minute.
Okay, still not
But
all
I
the
don't know if I
songs
want to
and the
revisit
raps
it.
from. I'm not ashamed to say, like if you put on the soundtrack right now, I could probably sing along to everything. I would say
No, but I remember when that premiered on MTV and it was such an
Oh my
event.
god, I recorded it on my VHS.
Such an
Oh,
event.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Okay, like VHS was still a thing. I was there for it. Don't do me.
What?
And don't you dare try to take anything
What?
away from what she was trying to do.
Look.
Okay, Beyonce set a tone. These girls are not putting in the work that's just put in. Because not only did she give you Carmen, a hip opera, she gave you Fighting Temptations.
She did, yeah.
She gave you Dream
Carmen,
Girls
the
the
hip opera.
film. She
Uh-huh.
gave you Cadillac Records.
Yeah. Which
And-
I don't think I saw that. No, I didn't see Cadillac Records.
I saw that shit with my eyes.
But she been out here.
No, she
I mean,
has.
she's not giving you, no dynamic acting range, but she's giving you something that you can feel to let you know it's real.
You know what?
To let you know it's real.
I can't.
You don't even know what that's from.
Do you know what song that is?
I do that.
Right.
Okay.
Missed it.
So I was like to let you know it's real.
Speaking of to let you know it's real, Another movie that you can't not have seen in order for me to be friends with you is Poetic Justice.
Oh yeah.
That
Well, I
shit
mean,
was
my
like
queen's
that.
in there, so I've definitely
Right.
seen it.
Right. But that and Jason's Lyric.
Damn, yeah, that
I
was.
feel like I haven't seen Jason's Lyric in a minute.
Forrest Whitaker. That's when I became afraid of Forrest Whitaker.
afraid.
Like for a long time, I did not want to see Forrest Whitaker in the film because of his role
I
as
was about to
Mad
say,
Dog in Jason's
I
Lyric. Like
cannot.
Yeah.
I really believe that he was still a volatile, abusive drunk. And that's what I think I
He
like
talked
about a lot of like black actors and actresses that again I feel like have not gotten their just due, is that they do play some of these roles and they're so good
Really
and
well.
you get so wrapped up into who they are because they get
can
wrapped
relate.
up into who they are, and it's just good storytelling. It just makes you believe in them, and I want to hold on to them forever. But I also feel like they deserve to be revered by other people.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to make that happen because we don't have like a black film specific award show, do we?
No.
Damn.
Like we
Like a
have
Black
award
Oscars
shows
or
where
something
the
like that.
where black actors will get recognized,
Right.
but it's not something that specifically
It's for film.
For-
acknowledges them for film contributions.
Nope, we don't.
We need one of those too. Somebody get it.
Somebody get it. We need sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody send me a check. Who do I need to? We're just gonna at the right people. We're gonna send this episode into the DMs of the right people and see if we
Right.
can get partnered up, because it is like, yeah, we need a black Oscars. Like these people deserve their flowers.
recognition,
They
yeah.
deserve their recognition, and they. Like, I will never forget them. I don't know if y'all have seen Harlem Nights, but that's another one
I haven't
where
seen
there
that
is
either.
like legendary icons
Right.
in the cast. Another one that Eddie Murphy was a part of, and he was with OGs like Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Della Reese, like mad funny ass
Young Red
people.
Fox was funny as shit.
Jasmine Guy was in there. Just so good. Black people are just so beautiful and lit. Shout out to the Wayans brothers too for like doing their thing, because I'm Gonna Get You Sucker was dope. Blank Man was dope.
Yes, Blank Man. That was another.
What was
favorite
it? I know it's
of
not a movie.
The
but,
Scary Movie franchise.
Damn, it was.
Which I'm mad that they
White
couldn't
girls,
White chicks.
or white chicks.
What was the
was
name of that TV
good.
show? I know that's
The
not
Wayne
a movie.
brothers. The Wayne brothers,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, the Wayans
That shit was
brothers.
the Wayans
My
brothers.
Wife and Kids was
Yeah, I
great
love My
television
Wife and
as
Kids.
well.
Yeah, I love that show.
But yeah, like Keenan Ivory Wayans and his family definitely like came through with the come through and was like giving you low down dirty shame, like
Jada.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm saying like they was all out there together.
Putting
You know what I'm
in work.
saying?
Right.
Putting in work, and now they are legend.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
But I just feel like it's not that, like, we don't see a lot of films like that anymore. And I feel like that's what's missing. Like, you have your Think Like a Man. Like, that was good for what it was. Girls Trip was good for what it was. But, like, if you think about, like, late 80s, early into the 90s, like, we're naming some really large
Black ensemble
cast with, like, some great dynamic actors who brought you, like, some really awesome things that I just really feel like we're missing out on as a culture right now.
It's not.
We really need to, like, we gotta send this out to people, guys. This is going to be our love letter to black film and television, but mostly black film right now, because we're missing some things, and all of these films like bred like really
some good old
great
family
people,
atmosphere.
you know what I'm saying? Family atmosphere, something everybody could watch and feel good about. Like,
well, the good thing is a lot of those actors are still working now.
right? I mean,
so that's just a testament to their own talent.
It is, but it's also like somewhat saddening, because there should be a lot, or maybe not. I guess everybody can't be as big as your legends, and sure, the legends did pay their dues. So like at a point in time, you didn't really know who they were, but there's just so many that are good that like deserve to be celebrated.
Another one, Love and Basketball, classic.
I saw that at a young age too.
Okay, so this is always a debate that I like to pose.
Okay.
Love and Basketball versus The Wood. Which one are you taking?
So
Probably The Wood.
I haven't seen The Wood in a minute.
I just watched that joint, so I'm definitely gonna take The Wood.
Because I'm probably one of very few girls that would say The Wood.
I think that's better.
I banged The Wood so much harder. Like, it was so much. I won't say better or worse, but it just was more entertaining to me.
Yeah,
I appreciated The Wood a lot more than Love and Basketball. Not to say that Love and Basketball was not just as enjoyable.
It was a downer sometimes. Like,
yeah, but if it's a versus, if we talking teams, I'm definitely going with The Wood.
That shit was tight.
Okay. I'm going with The Wood. Those guys had like a run too. Like Morris Chestnut and Mike Epps and all of them. Because you had the like Best Man, Love Jones.
Epps. Tay Diggs was in that joint.
Tay Diggs. Stella got a groove back. He was out there with Mama Angela too.
And Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray wasn't in Stella got a groove back?
In the Wood.
Oh yeah, she was. She was. What was another one? What? That they was in like
simulcast.
Yeah. Morris Chestnut with Vivica Fox crazy ass. Two could play that game.
And Deliver Us from Eva.
Deliver Us from Eva was good.
But was that what you were talking about or no? Because that's only the thing that I know.
I don't know. They all was in Brown Sugar.
No,
what's the name?
I think I'm thinking about Bill Bellamy though.
Okay.
The Brothers. He was in that.
Damn.
That was Morris Chestnut, Bill Bellamy, D.L. Hughley, and Shamar Moore. But yeah, they had a run. So yeah.
They definitely did.
Black people been lit. I've been saying that all the time. But again, I feel like a lot of those films are probably films that people outside of our race
don't really know about,
and culture likely have not seen or have never even heard of, which is wild as fuck. Cause like, where do you live?
Yeah, under a rock. Shit. What about Cooley High though? I know y'all.
Cooley High, yeah. Cooley High, Lean on Me.
Yes, Lean on Me. Yes, Lean on Me.
Yeah, those were cool. Eve's Bayou is a really
I have not seen that.
Wonderful movie to me.
I want to see that.
I love and still.
Is it really creepy?
About. It is a little weird. It's a little strange, but I don't know. It brings me great memories. Like, it just makes me think of my childhood. I love anything that makes me nostalgic. Honestly, because I feel like my present is somewhat of a letdown. And maybe that's my own fault, but whatever. We're not going to have that conversation. Purple Rain, another musical that I enjoyed. Also with a legend.
I mean, yes.
That is Prince. How did y'all feel about the reboots, or not the reboots, but like the Christmas ensemble cast films?
Oh, like
Almost Christmas and This Christmas.
Okay, so I liked This Christmas because that was with Chris Brown
and all of that.
Yes,
yeah.
so I really liked
that
this.
joint was alright.
Because the baby oil on the floor and whooping that man ass with a belt.
That shit was kind of funny though.
So Almost Christmas was with Monique, right?
Yes.
I also enjoyed that.
That's
I did
what
also
started
enjoy
her
that.
boycott Netflix.
Serious?
No.
I was about to say.
That was more recent. That was like the most recent thing that I think that she's done. But I really enjoyed that though.
Yeah.
I did. Okay,
so let me ask you this: were you guys like Madea fans?
I was.
So
I ain't gonna lie. John's mom put us on to that shit when it was like plays.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's when he was at his best. That is when Tyler Perry was at his best.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That is when Tyler Perry was at his
best.
best.
I'm really nervous to ask because I didn't know if I was gonna get crickets
That shit
or
is
not.
funny.
No, I've seen most of those plays. My mom's obsessed with them too. So I've seen most of those plays.
Yeah, but like once he translated those characters to film,
It
and
didn't
TV, it didn't really resonate the same way. Because Brown
Oh my god!
On the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, like.
Son.
Yeah.
Meet the Browns. One of my favorite stage play films. Like, thank you, Tyler Perry, for the joy and the gift that was the DVDs of the play, because that was
pure comedy.
Pure comedy.
I think the best Medea-centered play that he did was probably Family Reunion, Medea's Family Reunion. The stage play.
Yeah.
That was a stage play?
Yeah.
I might have missed that one.
Okay.
Or maybe I just don't remember
The play. Because that was like...
play.
That was the early
back
one.
in the day.
Yeah, but I think that was his best stage one that he did.
Yeah, but Tyler Perry films don't...
Hit or miss.
Man, they all been a miss for me.
For real?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. It just seemed cheesy to me.
I mean, I liked Why Did I Get Married for
Why Did I
obvious
Get Married?
reasons.
But that was him?
Yeah.
No.
Why Did I Get Married? Yeah. He did that.
No, he didn't.
I lie to you not. Like,
we got Google.
You really?
Why don't I remember that?
Because he's in
it.
it.
Responsible. He was in it, and we were supposed to believe that he was a husband.
That's definitely a Tyler Perry joint.
Damn, that's
they had $15 million budget.
Perry,
yes.
Legendary man. Yes. Why Did I Get Married?
Yes.
He definitely came up.
That was decent.
Toad's good.
Came up
I actually thought the Four Color Girls one was decent, although it was very depressing.
Super dark and depressing.
Very dark and depressing, but I feel like he did a decent job with that.
The Family That Prays was kind of dope.
Yeah, I did actually think that.
But
was
I only
decent.
like that for the one scene where Sanaa Lathan gets smacked over.
Oh my god,
she deserved
the diner counter. She totally.
She deserved. She deserved.
I do not condone violence against women, but there's never been a bitch that needs.
But no, her character in that movie was she deserved.
So disrespectful.
Like she deserved.
So disrespectful.
But yeah,
she deserved to be smacked.
And he did like kind of give you like an ensemble black cast in all his films. So he tried to like give black actors work. You know,
the black actor for sure. Tyler Perry is definitely another guy who's like responsible for a lot of careers. Maybe not necessarily putting them on, but like keeping people employed or even giving them a new light or a shot in general. For sure, I think he's definitely one. Denzel Washington also is someone who has been around for
Training
a minute, but keeps coming back with the jump off.
He's still in the Equalizer 2 about to come out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Hey, you saw that? Yeah, the first one was like that.
Love that movie. Denzel Washington OS did the fuck out of that.
Like he did action movies.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Tom Cruise is doing it. He needs to continue on. He needs to continue on. If those white niggas can do it, then he
That's
can
what
do
I'm saying. I feel like he's in that class with them, though, of like your Liam Neeson.
Yeah. What the fuck Wesley Snipes at though?
You know he.
Young Blade.
Well, I think he's good now,
right? Troubled times, and then he got locked up
on the taxes. For real?
Or did he not get locked up?
No,
I know he had money issues.
Well, we know about the tax thing, but I thought that's already been like situated and handled.
No, that's definitely been situated and handled, but I also
something
feel
else
like
now.
I feel like something had to have
Oh
happened.
my god!
I feel like something had to have happened in Hollywood for him to not be a presence, because he definitely was someone who was slated to be a rising star as well. Because New Jack City was an amazing role for him. White Men Can't Jump, another classic.
Just saying that
I
about to have
adore
a
him
Netflix
in.
movie whole time.
Okay,
is he really?
Wesley Snipes joins Eddie Murphy in Netflix Rudy Ray Moore movie.
Okay,
who's Rudy Ray?
I don't know.
But he's with Eddie Murphy though. That's a big name,
right?
But yeah, Wesley Snipes is definitely White Men Can't Jump is one of my favorite roles of his.
I was trying to think with that.
I also love him in Jungle Fever, which is another one of my all-time favorite movies. Spike Lee just really did it for me in my adolescence when it came to films. Like,
You know, he
got endless,
films,
man.
I just really enjoyed his storytelling. Malcolm X was good. Bamboozled was good, even though it was a little more indie and kind of like a very dark theme as far as just black minstrels and stuff like that. But I fucked with that. Yeah. Spike Lee definitely, he gives it up for the one time. We keep coming back around to like a lot of the same people, but they're just so legendary.
I mean, because they all, you know, they put out really good work.
They putting the product out.
Like they're the ones who just really send it up. But since we're talking about like guys and males singularly, I know we talked about Halle Berry and Angela Bassett a little bit, but I do want to say Regina Hall has been one of my favorite funny girls, black funny girls for a minute.
Funny as shit.
Cause, bitch, I'm in here watching Shake and Spit in Love. Like,
Shake and Spit in Love.
Shake and Spit in Love.
Sound like a seasoning.
Oh my god.
Like her.
Brenda in Scary Movie.
As Brenda in Scary Movie.
So fucking good. Okay? Like, iconic.
Hilarious.
You want Candy the camera? The camera. Oh my god. Out of my face. Out of my face. Oh my god. She is a light and a joy. Taraji also, another one who paid her dues and came up.
Baby boy.
Yes,
Jody.
She's Yvette in that motherfucker.
Okay, Yvette. She's always a forever one. She's never not gonna be Yvette to most black people for sure. Cause my personal favorite Yvette moment was when they broke up. And he gave her the baby, and it started like her friend took her over there to pick up the baby, and she was like, "So you're not gonna come over there?" He was like, "Nah, it ain't my problem." When she got in the car, and started crying. Was like, "Try to come." You know, I remember that. It's such a random part, but I swear to God,
sad as shit.
Whenever you watch that shit again, when she screams, "Drive the car," you're gonna die. It's hilarious. It's so fun. I used to make my friend rewind.
I can't.
That part, and we would just watch it over and over again. It was so funny to me. Baby Boy is so funny to me. What happened? Like, you would have never thought, since we're on like Baby Boy right now, you would have never thought that fucking Tyrese would have lost his shit the way he had. Was that petty to say?
No, I mean,
I just feel like he had an opportunity to be something.
But
we were all rooting for him.
But the thing is, though, more recently you could have seen this coming. Yeah. More recently you could have seen this coming. But no, no one could have predicted this.
I did not want this for him.
He's closer to his Fast and Furious character than
anything.
They're like one and the same.
Oh my god, he's so irky. Like, damn, Tyrese. I really did believe.
Hashtag Vision Implementer.
What?
That's his hashtag.
Vision Implementer?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Felicia.
I can't.
I don't have time. What was that movie with Idris Elba, Chris Brown, and Michael Ealy and
Takers.
Oh,
that was
also
that was really good.
Damn.
That was really good.
I feel like a lot of people don't talk about enough.
No, but that was a good ass movie. I really liked that.
That one, and what was the other one? Four Brothers. But that was like white.
Yeah,
but that was a good ass movie as well.
No,
Andre 3000 and Tyrese.
No.
I mean,
except for one with two.
It was two because it was Mark Wahlberg and then the other guy. Yeah.
And then two black dudes.
And then it was Andre 3000 and Tyrese.
Oh, so it was two.
Oh shit, another one. Tyrese.
Right. Damn, Tyrese was in
that. Look, one thing about Tyrese, he stay working though.
He stays with a job.
He stay with a job.
Stays employed, and that's what we can't say about
He get himself in the right places though. I will say that.
And forever in the right places. 3 Stacks is a pretty decent actor too.
I enjoy all
him
his
in
acting.
Idlewild as well.
Well, give it up for Idlewild. It's another black ensemble cast.
Another black ensemble cast.
Musical.
Another black musical.
And I enjoyed that musical movie. Yes.
You know why? Because it was based off of the Outcast.
Oh my god.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also legendary.
Yes.
Like black people been lit. I'm just gonna start a campaign.
Black people been lit.
Black people been lit.
Yeah.
Hashtag coming near you.
You guys should put that on a t-shirt as well.
BP.
Yeah.
To be nice
BP.
BPBL.
It's too many words.
It means too many letters.
No, it's not. BPBL. It's 4. Black people been lit.
Yeah.
Are you getting lost?
I was just trying to think of what it looked like on a shirt.
You guys, we have a lot about it. I don't know if we should like play this for the public.
What?
They might steal all our
Oh
ideas.
yeah. I mean, we could copyright
Just
it.
copyright it.
Okay. Cool.
It's only 1:30.
What? Oh,
Shit.
the copyright. Okay.
Yeah, copyright it.
I mean, well, that part. But yeah. What were we just talking about? Black people been lit?
Yes, black people been lit.
Tyrese stays for the chat.
We were on Baby Boy though.
We got the most
Right.
podcasters ever.
But we were talking about Baby Boy. And we were giving Taraji her due.
Giving Taraji and Regina their due. Another woman who is a gem, in my personal opinion. Well, I've already said Angela Bassett. Fuck, why can't I think of this woman's name? Octavia Spencer.
Oh, yeah.
And only
She's in a lot
for the reason of her character in The Help and shit in that pie.
I can't.
I know that woman isn't real, but she's real to me, and she lives through Octavia Spencer.
I can't.
Cause shit pie was good. Like they said, revenge is a dish best served cold, and she said, "No, I'm gonna make it hot in a pie."
I cannot.
So good.
I cannot. But yeah.
So good. Octavia Spencer is awesome, and what's her name too? Viola Davis. I enjoy her. However, sometimes their performances get a little slavey for me.
The way they be looking.
In the way they be like,
they be having, they be having natural hair, so
it's just like fuck that, because it just be real like I struggle so hard and
yes sir.
I cannot.
It's just real slavey.
Yes, master.
Speaking of slavey, a film that I feel was like critically acclaimed and like really great that makes me feel somewhat of a bad black person to have not seen 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, I haven't either. I have not seen it.
Also, probably a poor human being for not seeing Selma.
I have also not seen that either.
Did y'all see? I forgot what the other one was called.
It was
Birth of a Nation.
No, I haven't seen
that. Was
either.
good. That shit was nice.
Feel bad, but it's like I feel bad because I feel like it definitely was something that I should have supported just because, again, they are black actors. You just gotta root for everybody black sometimes.
Yeah.
And those were instances where I should have been rooting for the black people because those were major Hollywood productions or majorly recognized Hollywood productions, but it just didn't. The themes of the story didn't appeal to me. Like Quentin Tarantino's version of a slave movie was better to me than the slave, the retellings of what the people who lived in this country before me had to go through. Like I don't know. It just kind of, it triggers me as a black person. Like, don't continue to remind me that you mistreated me for hundreds and hundreds of years with these stories. Yes, they are valuable, and yes, we know them, and we have to understand them in order to grow. But like the people who are expected to grow from these stories don't even pay attention to them. So stop shoving it down my throat. It's kind of how I feel about it.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna
That's
reach
why I don't
white
go see
people
them.
in a way that they really understand. Like, I don't know. I never feel like white people walk away from watching those films and be like, damn, we are really fucked up human beings. Or like, you know, just as a culture, we don't have anything to offer. We've stolen it from everyone that we've taken away from their homelands. And we've treated these people like shit for hundreds of years, and we still treat them like shit, and we still can't recognize it because we're oblivious.
I wish one of them would say some shit like that.
Well, you know who does? Evan.
Who's Evan?
My friend Megan's husband.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for real?
We had like that kind of conversation. I baited him into that kind of conversation. When we went out for her birthday last week, and it was actually pretty dope because he was like the first and only white guy that gets it. That's and was just like on some real flat out shit. It was never like
he wasn't defensive.
He wasn't anything. It was like a real valuable conversation. And at the end of it all, it was just like, honestly, truly, if you could tell me what I could do just as a white man with the amount of privilege that I recognize I have, I'll do it.
Damn.
But like, we just got to figure out where to start. But like, just to have someone acknowledge what we go through or even speak to how fucked up it is was refreshing. Because most guys will just be like, I mean, but...
Which is sad.
If you guys wouldn't do X, Y, and Z. They do a lot of victim blaming.
And being defensive.
And being defensive for really crazy shit. But, I mean, I guess people make excuses for anything that they honestly, truly care about. So, it is what it is. And this definitely took a turn.
Yeah. I mean,
the topic at hand, but you know... I'm just over slaves unless it's Django Unchained.
I mean,
like, yeah. I'm not gonna give you slavery as a choice, but I am gonna give you.
Oh my God.
Slavery
was very bad.
Was fucked up, and if we're not, don't tell me a story about slavery if it's not going to pierce the hearts of white people in a necessary way. If it's not like,
what do they need to see though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much more, like, even if you take it to roots, that shit was fucked up.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? There have been plenty of glory, like, with Denzel Washington going from slavery to being thrust into the Civil War, if I'm not mistaken. Like, there are plenty of stories that you've seen where black people have been depicted in very savage ways, and you got the clear understanding of what slavery was like, and I really don't feel like it has truly pierced the hearts of the audience that it needs to reach, because they're oblivious to the fact that I don't even think they're oblivious, more so than they don't want to acknowledge it, because acknowledging it means that there has to be changes in the way that we live, and it's easier to go along with business as usual.
Right.
Than to change. But I don't need that story. As a black person, I cannot digest that story any more than I already have, because it angers me.
Oh, true. I get it.
And not in the way that I devalue my history, because again, black people been lit. Like, we literally took the worst of circumstances and still were able to derive a culture and a spirit among us that is like unlike any other.
Right. Yeah.
Like, white people wasn't making meals out of scraps and like turning that shit into household staples like chitlins.
Oh my God.
That's a fucking Christmas
classic.
I don't eat
that.
But it was, but like back then,
that's what they had to eat. Yeah,
I had to do what I had to do, and now we done got it so lit to the point where we season them motherfuckers up, and it's a good time during the holidays.
I've never had chitlins before, and I do not.
What about pig feet?
No, I don't think
I've never had pig feet. Have fucked up a chitterling or two. Not gonna lie.
Does it taste like chicken?
No, it tastes like chitlins.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
You can't describe the taste.
I don't know. I don't want to liken it to anything else. The texture is definitely really like, it's really chewy. It's not, but it also is something that has to be cooked well and in the right way. So like, I'm not gonna go to anyone's home and be like, "Oh, you got some chitlins? All right, bet."
Right.
But like, if my grandmother happened to make some, or like, one of my aunts, I'm in there because sis does it for me. I can't speak for anybody else's chitterlings, but for me in my house, it's done well. But we haven't had chitlins for a minute. But that's just like an example of black people turning trash into treasure. We've always been doing that. So unless it's, I guess, if it's stories of our history told from a light of maybe, you know what I'm saying, making the most out of the little, I can accept it more than like showing me seeing it from a downtrodden, beaten on kind of perspective. Like I want it to be more celebratory now, as far as that kind of narrative or theme goes. And I don't think anything really gives me that, so it's hard for me to like go back there. And also in the time we live, like I just don't think I'm at a place where I can digest those things without walking out the theater being like, fuck all white people.
Fuck them.
But y'all know y'all done got me the soapbox today a whole lot. I apologize. But coming to a t-shirt near you, Black People Been Lit. See also Robert Townsend, Spike, Keenan. I'm hitting y'all beepers. We gotta get Black Netflix popping.
Yeah. With,
you know, most of you guys' videography or film discography. I don't know what you call it, but your filmography will be on display, along with your television shows. Yeah, we need to get all of those. We need to get all of those guys in a room and figure it out, because
we need it.
Black People Been Lit. And here ends the list of essential black cinema films. We might have to do a part 2 though, because I feel like we probably missed a whole lot.
We did.
Reco, any last words?
Go Caps.
Oh yeah, all caps, all day.
Not all caps.
That's
no baps.
Okay.
All right, well, peace out.
Wakanda forever.
Go Caps.
Oh God.